Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Lunar Bay on the All the Mods mod pack. Where last time we had gotten a house built and then immediately had to upgrade that house because we needed more people in the colony. And we decided at the end of the last episode to build this, the warehouse. Now, y'all should have seen the time lapse in the very beginning of this episode, so, that one actually went pretty quickly. It was only like 30 minutes long. But, yep, it's built. It's pretty small, but also pretty big. Like, it feels optimized, I should say. I feel like there should probably be more racks right here, but I know there's not because they intend to put a staircase right here when we go to like level 2, 3, 4, 5, all that. But this is where we do all the regular things, the sorting, the stocks, da 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 da. But where we actually hire our people is right here in the courier's hut. Now, for those of you with keen eyes, during the time lapse, you would have seen fireworks go off whenever these were built. And that's because these are fully ready to go. Like, build options, it's just repair and deconstruct. There's no actual thing I have to build right here. They're ready to go. So I can just immediately go out and get a new person and get them in here. Now, for a courier, we're going to want someone with good agility and adaptability. But agility is the main thing. And we really want to focus on agility because, yeah, they're going to have to go from, like, they have to go from here to there to the builder to the farm and then over to that builder once it's eventually built. They're also gonna have to go to all the different guard towers whenever those get stuff in them, because every now and again they do. Like you can see on my clipboard, there's actually right here. No, that's cookery. Guard tower, Stella. Yeah, she has stuff that's just like, oh, okay, every now and again for monster ops. Hi, Cecilia. Or Celia. I like to wander around the world. Wandering makes me hungry and thirsty, so I stopped by your tavern. I would be willing to join your colony for 40 leather. Agility 12, adaptability 14. You're actually pretty good. Giselle? With its inhabitants going around Minecraft, that doesn't seem like fun. Agility 12, adaptability 6. Okay, your agility is good, your adaptability not so much. Is there any more? Yeah, Arya.
Excuse me. Say so.
Hi, Zayden. Yeah, Zayden. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Hiya, Arya. Mumbles, may Tree Force be with you. Okay. Agility 7, adaptability 11. So far, it seems like just Sila. Oh, drowned.
Oh, nice.
Good job, Stella. Oh, now she's fighting a vengeance spirit. Now here's where she's in trouble. Yep. I hate vengeance spirits. You were the only other person. You were the best person for the job so far. And it looks like there's only 3 people visiting us right now. Celia, Giselle, and Arya. Anybody else, or is it just 3? Looks like it's just 3. There was 4 when I first started building the tower or the warehouse, so I was kind of hoping there was going to be another. But nope. What did you want, Celia? You wanted leather. I can do that. Oh yeah, and whenever it's a certain time of night, the tavern actually does play music. It's pretty neat, but it a little loud. But Celia, recruit for there. She should get a house, unless somebody's already taken the bedroom over here. I'm assuming someone has. No. Manage housing. Celia. She should technically have been assigned here. Oh, hi there. Hi there. Yeah. The fact that actually scares me a little bit, that those guys are spawning right there. I did add in a mega torch right here, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to add in another. Alrighty, Celia has been added into this house now, so she has her own bedroom. So here in a minute, I'll be able to sleep, and we can assign her her new job here in a moment. So we just run back here, manage workers, agility and adaptability. Hire her up. She has a job. Hello. You should be in bed now. Why are you not in bed? You are in bed. I'm gonna just sleep right here. Hello, it is time to wakey. Get up, get up. Dennis and Celia, the two newest, get the first house. Y'all should feel special. You have a cog over your head. What's up? Oh, I think I know. I have to assign her to this warehouse. Tasks, couriers, manage workers. There we go. Yeah, I didn't think I'd have to do that, considering the courier's hut is in the building. But I guess, you know, you still got to assign your workers here. Like, you hire them there and you assign them here. So now she should actually go around. Yep. She goes around and starts clearing up all the other tasks of fetching stuff. So now I literally just got to provide resources like fertilizer, rock hod, and garlic. However, again, the garlic is going to take its own time. But I do think I should probably get in another house somewhere. I can probably get another house in, like maybe right here or here. And yeah, that way we can get some more people moved into houses and get more people into the colony. So yeah, let me get that all sorted out. Alrighty, so I've gotten another house placed on down so that we can get more people in. I also ended up moving the builder's hut from like right here to over here because I'm kind of planning on having the road go this way and then also this way up over this little hill right here to then go into this area. I do need to cover up this big old hole, but that's fine. You know, we still got that guard tower over there to build. But I also placed down this guard tower because this way I can kind of just keep expanding out this way a little bit. Oh, it's a brown mushroom. I was like, what is that? What is that? I thought it was a structure. But that is not the only house we put in. We put in this house. Now, I would have time-lapsed this, except this is literally all it is. This is a house. This is going to be the house alternate or alternate residence. Hang on, it is house alt. So yeah, it's the alternate house. This is what it looks like at the beginning level. Let me push this guy away. But yeah, you can kind of see what it'll look like eventually. Bring this guy up into the air. Yeah, it's nothing special. It's literally just a cobblestone box with a dark oak box on top, and there's nothing special on the inside. Like, this is kind of terrible looking, if I'm honest. And then down here, it's just as bad. But when we get to level 5, this is what it's going to look like. It looks like an apartment building. And I thought, you know what, that's fitting because we're going to have multiple people working in the warehouse. So having this kind of like apartment building next to the warehouse will be really useful because literally they can just go right to work and right back home and, you know, it'd be super easy. And we have enough room to fit another one right here on this side. But this building still only holds 5 people. 2 people on the first floor. This is their building or their apartment. 2 people on this floor, this is their apartment, and then 1 on the top floor, and this is theirs. Very luxurious, very royal looking. But other than that, it's not that really, like, it's a little cramped, in the hallways until you get downstairs. Then it's kind of like, all right, this looks good. No idea what that's supposed to be, but yeah, I think this looks pretty good. So it'll do. And then, of course, this is the regular house. I haven't built the Obamacon yet, but maybe later. But for now, we need to build up this, and we need to get a builder in to actually build that. So we've got the room to bring 2 more people in, because I moved our courier over there already. So we have a bed free over here, and then we've got a bed free in that house. So we've got room for 2 people. 1 for a guard, which will then free up another space for somebody in the colony, and then 1 for our builder. So let me go ahead and get a new builder in so they can get to work. Well, this kind of sucks because Houston here, he ain't got really good adaptability. He's got good athletics, but that first one is what we need. And then Steph here, she's kind of in the same boat. Bad adaptability, okay athletics. And yeah, so these 2 are kind of out of the question. And then we got this third one, Rowan, which if we look at him like this, we're just like, oh, okay, he's just a normal guy. He got them gold boots on. That means he's got better stats than those 2. Except it's only in stamina, mana, creativity, and knowledge. Everything else is about on par with even our colonists that we currently have. So no, you're not that good. He says he's an avid guard, but the kind of guard that we would want would be a druid. And we're not anywhere near getting a druid in yet because those are in the barracks, and we don't have barracks just yet. So I'm sorry, Rowan, we're not going to be taking you on. We're not going to be taking on either of you as well. We are going to be, I guess, waiting for a new guy to come in so I can check him out. Finally, after many days, many nights, and much more builds, Ulysses H. Brown, you have finally come into being. He's got good adaptability and good athletics, and he has just general good all-around stats. He's got a couple low ones, like dexterity, but honestly, you're very good. I will take... Hi, Kylan. Meeting your new friend, your fellow builder? Okay, cool. He wants 47 baked potatoes. Kylan, stay... Not Kylan, Ulysses. Yeah, stay right there. I think that's actually the legitimate amount that is still in this... That is the legit amount of potatoes that I still had in that furnace. Recruit. He is now ours. Thank you, Ulysses H. Brown, for deciding to stay and not take my potatoes and run. But it has actually been so long between the last clips that these 2 guard towers are now actually level 2s as well. I built a bridge because with them being level 2, we got more land. And then I also got this guy built up to level 2. So we got even more land out back here, which is nice. And then I even decided, you know what? I'm going to put down... Oop, I was zooming. I can scroll zoom. I didn't realize that. This guy was actually built and built up to level 2, and I gave him a bridge as well. So yeah, we've expanded the colony just a little bit. Still need to this is kind of funny, this one little chunk isn't claimed, but yeah, still need to expand the colony more this way just to get all the things in that I want to. But hey, expansion is expansion. And now we have a builder who can actually he's going to claim that chunk as soon as I get him in here. I think. Cuz he's on the border. Oh, he may not claim it because yeah, the stand is in this chunk. So it might only count as this chunk and then that's the one over. So he might not claim that. That'll be crap if that happens, but managed workers, unemployed, Ulysses H. Brown, get on in here, bud. You are a builder, number 2. And we want you, Ulysses, to start building your own builder's hut. I'm not going to sit here and time-lapse this because I've already time-lapsed the builder's hut going up to level 1 and 2. So, not going to do that. And I think I can get him in here or here. But what I think I am going to do while he works on this building get to level 2, I might actually just get that building to level 3. Or get the tavern to level 2. Actually, the tavern might be a better call, so we can get better colonists into the building, or into the colony. So the farm and this are the next 2 that I want to upgrade to level 2. Oh, and the restaurant. These 2 are the best options out of the 3. I think we're going to go with the tavern, though, because we're going to need more colonists soon, so having this upgraded will probably be the better call. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this going as well. Well, good news. Builder's hut has been made, so we can actually start building things around here a lot easier and a lot faster, because he doesn't have to travel all the way over there. He can just travel here to there. But I was right. Because the builder's hut is in this chunk, it doesn't count as, it doesn't extend into this one, so it doesn't count as being in this one. So yeah, this did not get claimed, unfortunately. So for anybody wanting to know in the future how that works out, yeah, it's the block, the job block. So like that block right there for the builder, wherever that block is, whatever chunk that is in. So if we look at the chunks here, it's in this chunk. So it claims one chunk around it. So here, 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 here. Yeah. All the chunks that were already claimed. So that's fun. But in other good news, I believe I have everything stored away into the warehouse for the upgrade to, well, upgrade level 2 for the tavern. So yeah, I can pull that trigger and start the recording of it. Alrighty, she done. The inn level 2 has been completed. It actually is looking pretty nice now. We got people enjoying it already. Dante, Nelly, and Hadessa. I guess that's how you say the name. But we get lanterns, we get sign, we get pillars that are diorite. I don't really like those, but okay. And you can see minor changes. The biggest changes are to like the interior stuff rather than the exterior. Well, inclusion of that as well as these leaves. But yeah, no, that's about it. The siding actually went from being like planks to actual logs. So yeah, that was a change that I was only really able to notice and like when it got like right here. I was like, "Oh, wait, they changed." But we go inside, we can see already that Hadessa has got gold boots. So those should be appearing more often now. She wants poke chaps. Oh, but just like our other person that we've seen, 18, 11, 12, and 14, they're all in like the center right here. So, oh, hey, Ulysses. You have a lit campfire in your hand. You alright, bruh? But, oh, bless you. But if you were keen enough eyed, you could see that I also got his builders up to level 2 as well. He's not going to have as good a stats as like Kylan, because Kylan built all of this, and he's only built his Ulysses only built this house twice. Like that's all he's built. So he doesn't have as good of stats. And yeah, we didn't get any more claimed chunks, so I'm gonna have to work on that. But now that we have 2 builders, this means we can work on 2 different things at the same time, which is going to be great because then I can work on, say, the restaurant, and I can work on the farm, or I can work on the house and the fishery at the same time. You know, I can work on so many different things at the same time now. However, I think we have reached a point where we have, is it under statistics? Yep. We have 14 out of 15 citizens. I think we are kind of stuck there. It's either that or, well, it was yellow. Is it just we have 15 capable spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Am I missing a guard tower? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 guard towers. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, okay. That's all of them. I was missing a guard tower. I don't know which, but yep. We just have 15 places for them to live, but it's in yellow because there's still people sleeping in the tavern, and they want their own house, which is gonna be a problem. I might actually get a house put up over there for, like, Kylan, but, yeah. But either way, we got, don't really know what we got. We got to get, we can get one more person in here, but we need other things first before we should get them in here. Let me think about this for a minute. Well, I think I've decided on getting the university brought in because if you look, a lot of things are gated behind research that the university requires, or is required to do. So it's probably best to get a university in quick and in a hurry. But I'm a little disappointed slash worried about the university because this is it at level 1. And for level 1, it's pretty standard. It's actually a lot smaller than most. But if you go inside, you got a front desk. An archer was slain by a zombie. God dang it. But either way, there's a desk. You come in here. There's some chests, some stuff. Second level's kind of bare bones. But in here is the actual job block. So that's where that is. And a thing to request, I believe. This is either to request or send. I don't remember. But then up here, this is a library. I have the block right here so you can see that, yeah, it's the library. So there's a library built into this place, but don't know what it's gonna look like really. And then up here, there's basically nothing. There's a little, lookout spot, but... And then through the levels, it doesn't really get much better. Oh, but if we go back to level 1, you can actually see the school block is sitting right there. So yeah, that's a little confusing until you get up to a higher level. So at level 2, it gets a little bit fancier, gets a little bit more stuff in it. The stairwell gets some unique pieces. This gets a little change. And then up here into the library, it doesn't look like there's a change, and then the block is gone. But that's because the job block's gonna be there. And then if we go up here, we get a bookcase on the back wall, a new door, and some panelings. Yeah, not too excited about that. Level 3, not much changed again. And you come in here, it's, now it's got some nether materials in it. It's got some mossy stuff. Again, not much has changed in here. The carpet's there. Added some candles, which means I'm gonna need to get an apiary soon. Then the library, again, no change to the library, but I think that's because the library is gonna upgrade on its own in here. And then up here, again, not much changes. There's carpets. And then out here, nothing changed really. But you can see that the school block is gone. And I think that's because at the next level, level 4, we get these structures right here and here that actually just kind of open up. So I'm assuming the school and the library actually start to expand outwards, because this is the library room. So I think it starts expanding outside. I'll have to see. And then level 5, it just changes to brickwork. So there's actually not much other change. So I'm kind of hoping that, the school and the library expand. Yeah. But then, if we actually look, the school doesn't have a building at all. So that means we have to use the university to use the school. Now, the library actually has its own building. But this is weird because look, you can kind of see the shape of the other building that was there. And then there's this side building, which doesn't make any sense. And then level 2. This is taller than the other one. Level 3, 4, and 5. This is completely different from the other place. So this has got me very confused. We could have a separate library all on its own. And it looks pretty cool inside, but, I mean, that's about it. It just kind of looks cool. There's nothing actually interesting going on. So yeah, we'll have to see how this all plays out, because first and foremost, I got to put down the university, and I'm kind of reserving all this for housing, so we might actually start expanding this way to get the university in. I think that'll be a good idea. I just gotta start putting down some guard towers to claim the area. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that, and that's actually gonna be about it for this episode. There's not much else I can do. I don't got much time left in the episode, so I want to say thank you all for watching. I've been Dorkman191, and this has been Lunar Bay. Bye, y'all.